in bed.
Nope. No sleeping.
That's not what
Time
we
to
do.
wake up. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka CDAT.
CDAT.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
smart
is the
new
gangster, baby.
Oh.
Yeah. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. What's good, Q?
Oh, it's Wednesday. It's hump day.
It is a hump day, for real.
It's hump day.
It's a hump day. Is the hump day in?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be raining today.
Yeah, it's at like 65, 85% chance of rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to bring in like a cold front and all of that stuff too. So
keep the cold. So let me
I kind of like the cold. No, okay, I like the cold over the hot. I'll tell you that.
No, I like the hot over the cold.
Oh my God.
I like the cold in the evening, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I like the cold during the daytime too. So
we live in Florida, sir.
That's why I like the cold. That's why I have an appreciation for the cold at some point during the day.
Listen.
Because it be hot, man.
It does. So I have a rule.
Okay.
Is that like we can complain about the cold, but we cannot complain about the heat because we live here in Florida.
I don't complain about the heat. The only reason I'm saying I like the cold and I prefer the cold is because of the electric bill. That's the truth.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like to have to turn on the AC or the heater. I like to be able to just let the windows up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it has to be a certain temperature in order to do that, which is kind of cool during the day and cool at night.
It can get cool at night.
I like cool during the day too.
So a nice day.
Okay.
Nice day will be sun out with some clouds with a little breeze.
Yeah.
A good 78. Good 78.
See, I'm thinking 72.
No, we're getting kind of cold. No.
I'm thinking 72, like 69, 72-ish.
No.
Yeah.
You want to go to fall.
Yeah.
I like spring.
Okay.
Because we can still enjoy the beach. Like you get the coolness. You can still hang out at the beach. It's not too hot. The clouds is out there. You don't know that you're getting a sunburn yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah. So you going to 69, 72 is your range.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm at 78, 80 is a good. With a breeze. With a breeze.
Because I'm thinking in the house. Because 80 in the house is hot. 79, 80 in the house, that's kind of hot.
It is.
I like 72-ish in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
Right. But 72 in the house is cold.
That feels good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm different. I guess I'm different.
In the house.
What's your AC on? Y'all put it in the chat. It's what's on your mind.
My AC stays anywhere from 75 to like 72.
Yeah, that's right.
It fluctuates.
That feel right.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
That feel right. Yeah. 74, 5. Yeah. But 72 with no AC is amazing for me. I love it in the house. That feel real good. So
no AC.
With no AC. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to be able to do that with no AC. So I also want to give a shout out to all of the programming, 99 Jams, the Bergman, all the DJs. So shout out to Don J, Tony Charles, Sister Hughes, Super Dave, the Old School Flavor Show, Legal Talk. Oh yeah, Women Talk.
Oh, Women Talk.
Women Talk.
Women Talk. I do not want to be disrespectful.
Yeah, and Women Talk. I was watching Women Talk this week, and they were talking about gratitude and just kind of the spirit and attitude of gratitude, which was a really dope conversation. So shout out to Aaron and Ada McFarley on Women Talk, man. We got King Jab, the voice of the people. Yeah, every Thursday. I think we still doing Haitian radio with Dr. Morense. You got DJ Iron Lion, Danny D, Sniper, R1, Z-Man, Franco Silva on the Latin side. A lot of good stuff happening in
Sister Hughes.
Sister Hughes, make you lose your shoes and shut all around your house. Yeah.
With everything, because we have a lot of shows.
Yeah,
right?
we do. We really do.
And so if you're looking for good entertainment while you're in the car or even on Facebook, because a lot of our shows do go live.
Yep.
Tune in. But this is the 99 Jams Spring Marathon. 99 Jams radio station has launched its special spring marathon for the year. We are calling all our supporters, sponsors, families, and friends to make a donation for the special marathon.
Yes.
Help us reach our goal of $10,000.
Yes.
Now, just a sidebar here, we're asking for 30 of our followers to donate $10.
Actually, we only need 29.
Per episode.
Because Coach D.
Yeah, but it was per.
Oh, yeah, we need 30 every episode. Yeah. So we need, 30.
Yeah. So,
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Coach D, she sent hers in. I appreciate it.
Right. Good morning.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah. So listen, every episode we're asking for 30 people to donate $10. The marathon will run until April 30th.
Ooh-wee.
Right. Please help us reach the radio goal so we can run your favorite radio programs on air.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
If you want to donate, you can call 727-637-2416. Don't call while we on the air.
Right. Unless you want to make a pledge.
Right. Right then and there.
You can do that
We
too.
can give you a number or something. We'll get you. We'll get the
if you feel inspired.
Yes, we can get the money.
Yes, Lord.
Right. Or
you can call Coach D say get that wrinkled $10 out your pocket.
Yeah. Or you can call 813-419-2035.
Yeah.
If you donate to the spring marathon, you receive a CD of your favorite show on demand.
Okay.
All right.
I love that.
And me too.
I love that. So so y'all contribute, man. Make sure that you tap in and support community radio. It's What's on Your Mind Wednesday also. So this is all about y'all, man. So if what's on your mind, you can call in, join the conversation, 727-637-2416. And let us know what's on your mind on this What's on Your Mind Wednesday. What's on your mind, Q?
You know what's really on my mind? And it just saddens me a lot. It's a lot of death.
Yeah. It is.
It seems
and gun violence. I get these reports, these updates on different, incidents of violence. And since like Easter, like really that Easter weekend until really these past couple days, man, there's been a lot of incidents.
It ain't even been all day. You get the coolness.
Yeah. See, that's another reason why I like the cool. That's why we going with the cool.
That's why you go with the cool.
It's What's on Your Mind Wednesday. Caller, what's on your mind?
Yes.
Well, good morning, crew. This is Coach D.
Coach D, what's up? What up?
We see you're gonna be on Business Talk with Sharonda.
I am going to be on Business Talk with Sharonda. I'm super excited about that. I thank her for letting me be on her platform. A lot of people are out here doing a lot of things, and you know me, I always want to support, even in my own little way. What's on my mind today is it's Working Wednesday in my world.
Okay.
You know, I'm the job coach, right? So it's Working Wednesday. Work on something today. There are so many things. Guys, I'm still in my recovery from my brain tumor surgery and all the things, putting my little self back together, and find one thing and be consistent in either supporting it or learning about it or donating to it. Everybody get that $10 out your pocket.
Yes, Lord.
And find one thing and support it. And you don't know how your one little petal of support, your one little thing of support, what it does and how it grows in the community. A seed goes into the ground in the darkness, and over time and consistency of love, water, sunlight, it will grow and become a tree one day. So that's my thought for you for today is plant something, consistently support something in your community.
I love
and you have no idea. You may not even live to see its fruit, but know that you planted it.
That's right.
Amen.
Thank you so much for that, Coach
All
D.
right,
We
y'all.
appreciate
Have a great
that.
day.
Appreciate you. Thank you for calling. Find you one thing, y'all. Be consistent. Support it. Learn about it. I like that too. Learn about it. Study it. Donate to it. Contribute to it, man, because you never really know. I read a quote that said, plant a tree, the shade of which you may never sit up under.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so true.
I've been planting trees.
I think we all have.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody.
No, I mean like literally planting trees.
Oh, really?
So we got we got a grant to plant about 600 trees in Childs Park, and we've been identifying residents and neighbors who would like to have them planted in their yard.
Are these free trees?
Free trees, yeah.
What kind of trees?
So you got like royal oaks and then some other ones. I don't know exactly.
I'm not in Childs Park.
Yeah. It's actually citywide. So we did some tree planting in Palmetto Park also. We planted about 5 trees in Palmetto Park a couple weeks ago, helping with the tree canopy. And we had 9 that were identified, but then we had like some water line issues. We couldn't plant them because of the water line.
Now, question, do they have to be at the park, or y'all parking, planting them at people's houses?
At people's houses in the right of way. Yeah, we'll plant them at your house at the right of way. So get at me, man. Go to d7speaks.com. Fill out that form and let them know that you want a tree. If you like a tree to be planted, we'll do the assessment and come out and see if we can put one in your right of way. But the whole objective is to increase the tree canopy, help with air quality, also shade and heat and all of the benefits of having trees. And so, yeah, I literally have been planting some trees by God's grace, man. It's a good thing.
So since we were talking about it, I was thinking about planting a tree, but putting some of my son ashes in it.
Okay.
And starting it from there and just kind of watch it grow.
Yeah. It's amazing. It really is.
Just kind of see the years. I should have started almost 4 years ago. But
because right now a tree, because I think the tree we planted might have been like 4 years old, and it was looking up. It was a nice tree. Nice. I mean, it was. I was looking up at it. It was real skinny, and it needed to be braced and all of that kind of stuff. But but
even if I found a 4-year-old tree, and planted it,
it'll be good.
It would.
And I learned a lot about how you do it, how you the certain type of soil, how deep you plant it, because you don't want to cover up all of the roots. Like it's an art. It's an art and a science. Yeah, to planting them in a way that they survive. Because if you plant it like too deep, then it won't get enough of the water. And if you plant it too high, it'll get too much, and it'll drown, and like the roots will start to rot. So you got to have it
just right, so that it can kind of get its roots in, get everything.
Yep. And then they got like markers and a way for you to tell like how far to go and all of that stuff. Yeah. I've been learning some stuff.
Okay. All right.
Community right. Yeah. You know what I mean? That is a councilman thing.
Yeah, councilman.
And it started with that Neighborhood Resilience Collective when we were, advocating real big about mitigation for the air quality issues in Childs Park. One of the proposals was to plant some trees like in the area to create like buffers and buffer zones, because like the trees will filter the air and change the quality of the air around.
I love plants. So even at my mom's house, it's beautiful. At my house, also it's like
you got to really take care of plants though.
You do.
Yours listen to music?
No.
Okay.
I listen to music.
Okay, because like I know like some trees that plants that respond to like music, and Miss Teresa is our resident go-to person. so yeah, she goes. She does a lot of planting, a lot of flowers. Has an amazing garden in her yard. The other part of that is like the bugs and knowing which bugs are good, which ones are not good. So yeah, it's like a whole thing.
I don't like bugs.
Yeah. But you need some bugs.
Yeah, but I don't like
pollinators. I think you need.
I don't like none of them. Me and bugs are just not.
They're necessary. They are.
I know,
necessary.
And so I leave them alone as long as they don't, invade my space.
Yeah. No, I hear that. I hear that. And then we were at the youth farm this past weekend too, And the youth farm actually has like starter gardens. So like if you want to start your own garden and like begin to grow actual food, I think they have like okra seeds in their mix, a couple herbs.
Okra supposed to be really good for you, but I don't think I'm grown enough to eat okra yet.
Not yet?
No, I don't think I.
Okay, you still got some growing to do?
Yeah, I do.
Fried okra from
fried okra.
You don't mess with fried okra?
I don't mess with okra yet. You just heard me say I'm not grown enough. Yeah, I'm not old enough to eat okra yet. Yeah, I'm not.
that is the thing. You do got to be old enough to eat okra.
I'm not at that age yet. Maybe next year I might.
Okay.
I thought I was. I tried a piece of fried okra and I said, yeah, I haven't reached that that age yet.
Okay, yeah, I like fried okra, but I'm trying not to do so much fried food though. Yeah,
I'm a texture girl.
Oh yeah, and that okra got a texture that if you're a texture person and you sensitive,
you can't see my face, but if you could see my face, it's not. Yeah, I want nothing
to do with okra at all.
And I like this healthy journey, right?
Okay.
I look at a lot of healthy stuff,
right?
And I said, look.
You're looking at the healthy stuff
right? on Facebook and TikToks and your reels and all this stuff. And they were saying okra water is really good for you.
Okra water?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
And they come up with everything. All right.
Okra water.
Yes.
Wow.
And so, but they say add some fruit to it, maybe like pineapples.
Okay.
You won't be able to, but again, it's a thick consistency as well.
Right.
Because okra is slimy.
Yep.
Again, I don't think I'm grown enough for it yet.
I hear that.
But hopefully one day I will.
Why not? Oh man. So another one of the things that was on my mind, and I thought about this, I was watching one of our previous shows and also string bean water also. Coach D said it's good.
String bean water?
String bean water.
Okay.
Yeah, right. That don't even sound like nothing I want to be.
I like string beans too, but I'm not eating
the string bean water.
I don't want to drink the water. But I guess it's like the juice on the plate. You know how like you.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah. Find your thing.
Find your thing.
Yeah. So having a partner who has a deep sense of mission and vision that's rooted in community service. There's challenges with that.
Very much so.
And of course, there's highlights, there's benefits, and definitely some challenges. And so I wanted to talk about some of those challenges. And this was a conversation. It's like a barbershop conversation also. So I've been talking with some of the kings and just some of the challenges with, having that vision and that mission and being driven by serving the community, and then finding you a partner that you can really rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really like heavy into community service, it's going to take a lot of sacrifice, a lot of challenges, a lot of again, it's a lot of benefits that come with it also. But I just wanted to kind of run through a quick list of some of the challenges that you can look forward to if you have or you are interested in someone who has a passion for community service and is really rooted in a business.
Number one, you have to be secure.
Okay. Say more about that.
You have to be secure because you're around so many people. When you're doing community events,
right?
A lot of women, a lot of men, and your partner is gonna interact with opposite sex.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of meetings that happen.
Yep.
A lot of phone calls.
Yep.
So security in your relationship and your partner is like number one for me.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. Time commitment. So community service often requires a significant time commitment. Your partner may need to dedicate long hours to projects, meetings, or events, leaving less time available for family and personal time. So just be ready for that. Financial strain sometimes, because depending on the nature of the type of community service work you do, it may not always be financially lucrative. And this could put a strain on some of the family finances, especially if your partner is investing a lot of time and resources into their mission without a significant financial return. And the investments usually come in the form of charity, helping out, giving, donating food, donating school supplies, backpack giveaways, like all the things that come along with, contributing to some of these initiatives. Also, community service work can be emotionally demanding, especially if it involves dealing with challenging social issues or witnessing the struggles of others. The emotional toll can sometimes spill over into your personal relationships and affect the well-being of both partners. And I can tell you that the eviction diversion work, when you talk about emotionally draining, when we were doing outreach during COVID, that was some real, how can I say it? I just got to say it was some sad stuff, man. We were pulling the list of evictions from people in Pinellas County to see, you know, who was facing eviction. And then we would go out to them and let them know about the eviction diversion programs and the resources that were available. But what happens is once you knock on those doors to some of these places, the way that a lot of the people were living behind those doors was definitely like eye-opening and emotionally draining, man. It was, yeah, King Jab said, I still need therapy from that, bro. It's true. Like once you see, you know, like how people were living,
you'll be shocked.
Yeah.
After somebody leaves you and walk through their doors, what's behind them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of people don't allow people in their space.
Yeah.
Because that's their private space. And
yeah. We did some outreach. It was one particular complex that we went to, and it was recently purchased. And so it was like a new ownership situation. And the like one apartment didn't have a stove. And she hadn't had a stove for like months, right? And then they had this arrangement where the person above her would let her use her stove, and she would let them use her bathroom because the toilet and the shower situation was like all jacked up. And they were paying, they were paying their rent. Actually, they were about to be evicted. They had like a 30-day, you know, notice to be evicted from this place.
And they ain't providing a stove or a bathroom.
Like they got community coming together to basically provide their basic needs.
And how do you put them people out who still paying you rent?
Yeah.
Right. And even if they're a little behind or whatever, but you ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
It's some slumlords out there.
And it was. And so we ended up putting some pressure on this particular landlord, really to work with them. And this was during the height of COVID. So like you couldn't find a place, you wasn't working, so you didn't have first, last security and all of that stuff. And so it was just like a horrible situation. But we were able to get them some relief. We got some of their appliances installed, but it just came through advocacy, but working with those people and people who was living in that situation, man, to this point about the emotional toll that it take. You know what I mean? Like it was heavy. It was definitely heavy to see that. But yeah, so just know that balancing priorities, balancing the needs of community with the needs of the family can also be a constant juggling act. Your partner may sometimes prioritize their community service work over family commitments, leading to feelings of neglect or resentment. Don't do that, y'all.
And it's so hard, though.
Yeah.
You have to find a balance. You're going to have to say no sometimes
a lot of times
to things that you love for the people you love.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
and that lesson, I was a late bloomer with that lesson.
A lot of people is.
Yeah.
No, and you don't learn that until later on in life.
Yeah.
Kind of. You know, when because when you first start dealing with your community or you are an advocate for something, you're passionate for it. So you find your passion is driving you and telling you like, "Oh, do it, get it done." Like you feel like you have to be the one in the front of the fight.
And a lot of times you do. Because you're one of the faithful few. You know, like a lot of these things are not mass movements.
No, and so I have learned to listen to people.
Okay.
Right? I will, because I can't get my time back. I can make money back. I can do a lot of other stuff, but my time, unfortunately, it is valuable and I can't get it back.
Yep.
And I've learned to listen to people and not overstep. Like you'll start something. If people say that ain't what it is.
Yeah. That ain't
what it is. I'm not trying to convince. I'm not trying to. I just find this just me speaking. I find my lane and I work with it and call it a day.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like you said, you get to a spot where you grow to have that type of balance, because it is definitely a balancing act, really, with juggling priorities and making sure that you're honoring. Easy to say yes to a lot of things, and then you find yourself overcommitted.
And I learned that too.
Yeah.
Because you be wanting to do everything.
Yes.
Because everybody, all of it sound like good ideas.
Oh yeah.
Everything, listen, everything sounds amazing.
True.
Oh yeah. Because if you're in the community, it's something that we need.
Absolutely.
And you be like, oh yeah, we can
That's
do
a great
that.
idea.
Oh yes.
Yeah. The thing that you said though, we can do that.
Right.
But a lot of times in this work, that we turns into you.
Right. And so I've learned that if I don't bring it to the table, I'm definitely a part of that we.
Yeah.
And I need to just fit in.
Understanding
that I'm not
support is.
I support. I'm not pulling this train.
Like managing it and overseeing it and owning it and being responsible for it. It's like, really, really having that balance and understanding what your contribution will be is very important when it comes to balancing priorities. Because I've been, people have brought me ideas and things that they want to do, and then we start working on it together, but then life hits them and I'm committed to this thing, and now they gone, but I'm still doing the thing that they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And I won't just say it's what they wanted to do. It's something that I wanted to do too, or I wouldn't have been involved with it. But going in, you're expecting that person or those people to be, the drivers, and you're supporting it. But I've seen that role.
They pull you in because they want you to drive they want you to drive their car.
Oh my God.
Wait. No, I'm supposed to be not even the front seat driver.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be a passenger.
That's right.
And honestly, sometimes I don't even want to be in the car. I want to be the person.
Just pull up to the
and be waving. I want to be there.
I change the tire when you come around the track for that when them laps hit. But So that's why I want to be
in life sometimes.
Yeah, you absolutely have to do that. The other part of it is people deeply committed to community service often have difficulty switching off from their work. This can lead to lack of boundaries between work and personal life, with your partner constantly thinking about or engaging in community-related activities, even during supposed downtime. That's another big one. Like, you got to know when to turn it off and how to turn it off. Because again, when you're passionate about it and this is your vision, your mission, it can be all consuming. And so then your conversations and the things that you're talking about, even when you're supposed to be quote unquote off, are still work related and on, topics. And you have to be mindful that your partner, spouse, family, children, anybody may not always be with that. They might not want to hear that all the time.
No, that's not what they at in life.
Like they don't want to hear that. Like,
that's not what they at.
That thing you struggling to change, or that law you trying to get passed, or that policy you trying to get implemented. Like, we hear that, but
I'm going to say, for your partners on the other, be understanding too. Yeah. Because when you come home, you got to unload it to somebody.
That's true.
Right.
Every job, not just community work.
Not just community, right. You, even if you're not interested, be a listening ear.
Yeah.
And you can have a time limit. Yeah. Right. If I'm repeating myself constantly,
starting to be redundant.
Right. Then you can be like, okay, but just like, think about it, is at the end of the day, you want to tell somebody how your day was, good or bad. You want to kind of unload that. You have to give them a space.
That's right.
To be able to do that.
That's right. Great advice.
Or what's going to happen, they're going to get home and they're going to get on the phone with somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
And then now this is more time taken away from you because
Yeah, that's true. So create space for the unwind, the release, but also be balanced. Social isolation, depending on the level of involvement in community service, your partner may spend a lot of time with like-minded individuals or in the community, leading to social isolation from other friends and family members who don't share the same passion for service. So
it goes back to my number one.
Yeah. I understand that they're going to be around a lot of people, and the people who they're around, they talk like them because they have this thing in common.
Right.
And then if you're not involved or engaged in that thing, you may feel like you kind of on the outside of that conversation.
And I feel like I'm the person, I come in with like this book of knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so excited to give it. And sometimes I feel like I'm speaking Spanish to people because it's not their thing.
It's not common.
It is not. So, and I'm trying to like educate people on things that need to be done. And then I know they be like, there go Kiana.
Yeah. You got Kiana-fied, right?
Sometimes it's like that, you know, so.
Yeah. So just realize that last two, role strain. So as the spouse of someone deeply committed to community service, you may sometimes feel overshadowed or secondary to your partner's mission. That's a big one. This can lead to feelings of insecurity and inadequacy in the relationship, which is what you talked about earlier as well. Mm-hmm. Because that mission and that vision can be so consuming and so, intense. You might feel like being overshadowed or secondary in the relationship. And so again, just, being mindful of that and having balance. Last thing is uncertainty and risk. Some community service projects may involve inherent risk or uncertainties, whether it's working in volatile communities or advocating on controversial causes. This can create anxiety and stress for both partners, so be ready for that. So in conclusion, y'all just know that navigating the challenges requires open communication, mutual support, and a shared understanding of each other's priorities and needs. And it's important for both partners to find ways to support each other while also maintaining a healthy balance between their individual passions and their relationship. But yeah, that's what's on my mind for What's on Your Mind Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's real out here. So
it's really real.
We're going to take a real break.
Yeah, we're going to take a real break. Hard stop, 8:00.
Yeah.
And then after the hour, we're going to come back. We got some
guests coming in.
We got a guest coming in. We got This Day in History. We have an Ask Kiana, and it's What's on Your Mind Wednesday. So y'all don't go nowhere, man. Tag a friend. Tell them we up. We here. And we'll be back 7 minutes after the hour.
Yes.
Right on.
Grab onto the kitchen countertop to steady myself. Pots and pans were coming out of cupboards, so stuff being sort of thrown all around the place.
The embattled former boss of Spanish football, Luis Rubiales, has been arrested on suspicion of taking bribes. And we speak to the star of a new film about the possibility of civil war in modern-day America.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. International pressure is mounting on Israel to conduct a full and transparent investigation into the strike by its forces that killed 7 aid workers in Gaza. At a NATO summit, the British Foreign Minister David Cameron said Israel had to ensure the safety of aid workers and that enough aid was getting into Gaza.
Just like that.
We are back.
We're back.
And we want to welcome you back
to
the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Yes.
I am your brother John.
And this is Kiana. Why are we whispering?
I don't know. It just felt like the right thing to do.
It did.
Yeah. I put the headphones on and
it just felt like
this program is being
jams.
brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka CDAT.
CDAT.
Yeah. And we like to thank y'all for tuning in.
So we can
redefine
what's cool.
Because smart
is the new gangster.
Baby.
Now this is Cat Daddy at his finest.
Yeah. And we got a guest with us.
And it's I bet you this is Mitchum Services.
Okay.
On time,
on the line. And before we do that, we want to let y'all know that we got Sharonda, Mrs. Davis in the building, Tunnel Vision Marketing.
What's up?
Yeah. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. She's going to join the ride for this next hour. And on the move, y'all. What's happening?
Yes. Caller, introduce yourself.
I can't hear the caller.
I can't either. Call back, caller.
Call back, caller.
Yeah.
Try it again. Them the words of a shade tree mechanic. Try it now.
Try it now. With the cigarette hanging out the mouth.
Of course.
Try it now.
Try it now. Okay, so we got the call back. We finna run it.
Let's run it.
Let's
Hello,
do it.
caller.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. We got you.
You know what I think? She had us on mute and she didn't know it.
Oh, it was my fault.
You're muted, right?
Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Sharonda.
Good
morning. What up, though?
Oh my goodness, we have so much happening. So many things going on. We're gonna get through this. So starting tomorrow, we have food truck night, Skyway Marina from 5 to 8. They'll have a couple food trucks out there. Happy Snappers, Mini Mouthful Donuts, and Johnny Nevada's will be out there. So it's a nice family-friendly thing to do. April 5th through April 7th, we have the Veterans Counseling Veterans 501c. They are hosting their 3rd annual military sex trauma seminar at USF.
Okay.
It is where veterans who were victims of military sexual assault can find support, start the healing process. So this is their 3rd year doing that. It's a big conference that they're hosting. They're going to be hosting at USF. So it is definitely something to be on the lookout for.
Okay.
And to join if that fits your profile. Friday, First Friday. I can't even believe it's First Friday again. I feel like we just did First Friday.
I know, right?
But it's back, April 5th. So we have Tampa Bay Breakfast Club live at Urban Drinkery, 7:30 a.m.
Believe
Join
it.
the show. Absolutely. Get your coffee.
Look, 7-ish.
7
Yeah.
7 something.
Yeah.
For Miss Teresa. Just Miss Teresa's on here. Miss Teresa, it'll be 7 something.
7-ish, because she be on
she really do, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Somebody got to keep us on track, right?
You know?
Somebody got to do it. What else we got? April 6th, Sankofa Symposium.
Okay.
They're going to be hosting that at Eckerd College, middle school, high school, and they're encouraging parents to join as well, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Eckerd College.
Nice.
So we're talking about equity in education.
Okay.
April 6th, we have Grand Families Day, Lake Vista, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is the 2nd event, and they're celebrating Pinellas County families by supporting grandparents, relatives, and other adults who are raising minors without the actual parents in the home.
So that's going to be a great event for support, resources, free food, games. So it'll be a nice event at Lake Vista Saturday.
Right on.
Also on Saturday, we have the Soul Fest with the Beat Down Band, Sean Brown, Saturday Stop, Nate Edwards.
Yep. It's free. Get your ticket. They got VIP tickets if you want to purchase some, but
I think they might have been sold out. I saw a sign that said the VIP was sold out.
Oh, well, there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why you got to jump on it.
For real.
Also, we have same day, we have the Rhythm and Bass Fest that's going on with 101.5.
Yes.
So they'll be out down at the pier. They have quite a few acts that are going to be coming. They said, what did I see? Next, Sunshine Anderson, Adina Howard, somebody else. There's going to be a lot of people out there.
So we did a trivia. We did a trivia game, Tamika. Can you name 3 Sunshine Anderson songs?
No.
Okay, thank you. All right, next question.
I only got the one.
I got one, but I can't give you 2 more.
What about next?
That's it.
Don't start nothing. It won't be
Don't
nothing.
start.
Okay.
I digress. I'm sorry.
All right. Also, April 6th, we have the Melanin Manifest Networking at Charles Park, which Ms. Sharonda can give us more information on. That's happening from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. So small business owners, entrepreneurs, go out, mix, mingle, learn about other services that are being offered, share what you do, and we need to collaborate.
Absolutely.
That's simply what that is. What else is happening? April 8th. Is that Monday? April 8th, Monday. So Slutty Vegan is taking over 7th and Grove. Now, I don't know if y'all have had Slutty Vegan. I don't know if y'all have attended any events when they come and do a takeover in the city, but get there early because there's always a line.
Yeah, because they're not from here.
I see the face.
You tried Slutty Vegan before? You're not a vegan.
She's not a Slutty Vegan fan, but yeah.
Okay.
That's the same day. That's the same day as the Eclipse too.
Wait. Slutty Vegan. Hold on. No. Never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
It's a different. That's a different one.
Okay. I've heard nothing but great things about Slutty Vegan.
Yes.
And that's
so
Monday.
if you're interested, because again, they're not here. We don't have a Slutty Vegan here, so they're coming. And so if you're interested, they'll be at 7th and Grove on Monday at noon.
Okay.
Tuesday we have, in partnership with Tumbelow Books, Dr. Kanika Tomlin will be interviewing Dr. Jessica Price on her book entitled "Broken: Transforming Child Protective Services." So this is going to be an interesting conversation because it is a black woman's perspective. She does case management, has worked in that field, so she can kind of give us an inside look on how it impacts families and what goes on behind the scenes. So that's going to be an interesting conversation.
It is. And just real quick on that, I saw a note that was talking about her book, and it was comparing her book to like the new Jim Crow and just how she's been able to codify a lot of the challenges that our community faces within that system. And so, yeah, definitely looking forward to that conversation because, again, it's when we talk about systems change and the different aspects of our life that's impacted by systems, that's a huge impact. And so, yeah, shout out to the foundation for bringing that and having that conversation.
Absolutely. And on one final note, Tuesday as well, we hear a lot of talk about nonprofits, and a lot of people are confused about how to start, what to do, where to go. So they are having a nonprofit legal primer, 6:30 p.m. on April 9th at the New Clearwater Urban Leadership Coalition.
Nice.
So I'm dropping that link because a lot of people are confused about that. And so they have this free resource. They'll be giving out free information. So tap in if that's something that you're looking to get involved with.
I love that. I love it.
And that's going to do it for On the Move with Mission Services.
Mission Services, we appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for all that you will do. And we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah. It's a lot going on.
It is. And I like it.
Me too. Keep you busy.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. You got to balance it. You find, you pick your place in the struggle.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's so many different ways to engage. You know what I'm saying? From like the STEM work and the social services work and the arts and culture and the business talk and just so many different ways to tap in, man. So find yours.
Yeah. So listen, they got free concerts all through the city.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I didn't know Next was going to be here. I like Next.
I like Next too. I can't think of a song that's
Butter
from
Love.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Name 4 Next songs. Butter Love is one. I can't do it. Put them in the chat, y'all. You might win some tickets. We're gonna give away some tickets to yeah, because that's how it be, right? Like I didn't know that they sung that song.
So true fact, right? RL from Next.
Okay.
We did a lot of recording at his house.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good people.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
He gonna be mad that you don't know more than one of his songs.
If you know what, but never mind, I'll do this off of air. I hear that.
I hear that.
I wonder when they coming in town.
Yeah, because they gonna be here. They might be here what? Thursday, Friday?
They might be.
Might be here Friday night. See if we can get some some bike stage tickets, y'all. That's what it is. So also today, so this day in history, this day period, National Walking Day. All right. So National Walking Day aims to promote the health benefits of walking and encourage people to incorporate walking into their daily routine. So on this day, individuals and organizations are often organizing walking events such as group walks or walking challenges. And y'all know we have the 1 a day challenge. You in the 1 a day challenge? We got to get you in the hashtag 1 a day challenge. Get into the hashtag 1 a day challenge group. We got about 200 people in this group, and we've been doing it since 2016, 17, and right in line with the spirit of this walking challenge. Also, today is the Day of Hope. So the Day of Hope is often associated with raising awareness and support for various causes or issues, promoting positivity and inspiring hope in individuals facing challenges. Celebrations can vary depending on the context of the specific cause or issue that you're addressing. It includes fundraisers, community gatherings, educational workshops, and social media campaigns aimed at spreading the messages of hope and resilience. You know what my message of hope is?
What is it?
It's going to be all right.
Believe and do good.
Be the change you want to be, I see.
Yeah, I like that. What's your message of hope?
Put it down.
I don't know.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, everything gonna be all right.
Everything gonna be all right. That's how I deal with it.
Yeah.
Just know it's gonna be all right.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
So
and know that you got what it takes.
Think of the worst time in your life, and you thought you wasn't gonna make it.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're here.
And you're here.
Thank God I'm here.
That's why
I just went color purple.
No, that's right. Thank God I'm here. Yeah, but that's how I know, right? Like I've been through enough to know that it's gonna be all right. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, your attitude can really change a lot.
Really change their altitude.
Yeah,
it's a metaphor.
It really is, and I mean, yeah, you can when you down, you got to have an up attitude, and know that down is not down. It's preparation for up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like all those things. Like you got to really lean on that stuff.
But you got to realize that you ask for things, you pray for things, and then
try this mic.
I hear good.
Oh.
I'm looking at
it. Okay. Well, yeah. Believe what you see.
You don't keep it because I just pull it out too.
So turn that one down, face it the other way. Yeah. Our on-air production is community radio at its finest, y'all.
Better?
Pull it up.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there?
That's it.
Okay. Because I know I have a soft voice.
That's why you're going to have to project because it's not, the board is not pulling you up.
Yeah.
So, we ask for things, we pray for things, and then we expect them to happen just plainly. And sometimes you have to go through things just to get there where you want to be. And so a lot of people misconstrue that and think it's just like, oh, I prayed to God that this was going to happen, and it was supposed to happen.
We talked about this last first Friday, right? And we're saying how like you think it's supposed to come put together, but it comes in a box. You gotta do the work.
I like that. I like that. Your blessing come in a box, and it got to be put together.
It got to be put together. It don't always necessarily just come all put together. They think you pray for this, you pray for a good job, but you got to put in your work. You pray for a good marriage, but you still got to put in the work.
That's right.
So it doesn't just come put together in a package where you don't got to do no work.
Real deal.
Oh, if they taking that walk today, they better hold on to them wigs and lashes.
Oh yeah, because
it's
it's supposed to. Yeah, the weather's changing, so hold your wig. hold your toupee, gentlemen.
Keep your cameras out, y'all, if y'all riding by, because you might go viral. Seeing people have, oh, you know
tumbleweave.
Oh, so it'd be fun because women wear weaves, but if we see some of the men pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
The men pieces go.
I would never. I won't even dye my hair. Like I can't imagine painting my hair. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
You don't think you could dye?
No, I would not. I mean, you can't fight it. It's undefeated.
Yeah.
You can slow it down.
But then it'd be looking crazy though.
Yeah.
Because the rest of your face look old, but your hair look young.
You ever seen
you got this beautiful black beard, but you got all these wrinkles in your forehead. It's just
some of it make it.
Yeah.
Some of them keep up with it.
I don't know.
So it ain't so wrinkly. You don't have a wrinkly face?
I don't, but I will not paint my whiskers.
You say that now, but wait until you hit that male.
I thought about it. I got it. Because I looked one morning, I woke up and I had a bunch of gray in my beard. Like it wasn't there before. And I woke up and it was just a bunch of gray. I don't know how that happened. It was like overnight. And I looked and I was like, where all this gray came from?
Yeah.
And for a second, I thought about painting my whiskers.
Yeah.
Then I was like,
you should try it.
No.
Okay.
That was the thought. That was the thought that came and said, you should try it. And then there was another thought that like smooth cussed me out. Like, no, you. It was like, all internal. All of this is internal. And then I was done with that thought. So
you ever seen the person when they dye their hair and then the black of it is leaking and they don't know it?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? That would not be your brother. See what I'm saying? Like you got black paint running down your neck. No. Stop. Just let nature take its course.
Yeah.
Be proud, own it. I'm happy that with the age I am, like I ain't on that 40 is the new nothing.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad to be 48. I'm trying to keep going.
Right.
Like that's the whole thing for me, y'all. So it's also Independent Artist Day. Independent Artist Day celebrates and recognizes the contributions of independent artists across various creative fields, including visual arts, music, literature, and performing arts. Celebrations for Independent Artist Day may involve showcasing the work of independent artists through exhibitions, performances, and online showcases and other local events. It's also a day to support independent artists by attending their shows, purchasing their artwork or merchandise, sharing their work on social media, and spreading awareness about the importance of supporting artists. And I met D Spades. I guess he might be an independent artist.
He signed.
He signed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Signed.
So he's no longer independent.
Yeah.
But nice young man though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Funny. So he's funny.
Okay.
He's so funny.
He look just like his dad.
He act like his daddy,
Yeah.
right? You don't even understand. So he's so funny.
Yeah.
Like he's just because he's a spitting image and
He really
personality.
is.
Personality, all the same.
If you know his
Really?
dad, if you know his dad, like
Yeah.
Mike is like
Yeah.
a big ball of funny,
Mm-hmm.
and you wouldn't think it, but D Spade is also.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting.
Because when I saw him, I was like, man, you look familiar. Then I looked over, I was like, okay, that explains it. Like, dang, well, you look just like somebody I know.
Like I walked into
Yeah.
the studio and never mind, I ain't gonna say it.
Okay. So he's a local artist that you can support.
Yeah,
I
he
see
did.
a comedian, Damian Davis, said purchase some shirts. Put the link in there.
Yeah.
So
Up
you can
there like
support.
Granny
Yeah,
Panties.
up there like Granny Panties. There's other independent artists. So y'all find them, support them, show the love, share the page, all the things. And then last thing.
So who else? We got other independent artists.
We do.
Because Mr. Edmond said we was going to talk about the celebrities today, right?
Yeah.
That came out. We have Chris Style.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
He's amazing artist.
Not that kind of grandma is another one. Yeah.
Yeah. You have Siobhan.
The
Motherland
Siobhan.
is coming
The
up
Motherland Music Festival.
on 420.
Oh my God,
It's
that's
a
going to
lot-
be amazing.
Right. Get your tickets. Go out there and support. Cheyenne is now an independent artist.
Okay,
you
right
know?
on, right on.
Come Come on.
Run that list from the Collard Green Festival.
So you have nausea.
Okay, see what I'm saying? There you go. There you go.
It's so
Lomac.
cold.
Yeah, shout out to Lomac.
You have
Lomac.
Mike King.
I love Lomac's consistency, man.
Yeah.
Like he been at it.
I don't care. When I call Lomac, he ready.
Yeah, always. Always ready. Yeah, always.
Listen, he show up even if he ain't on, and to see if he can get on. Like
that's what I'm talking about. Like for real.
And he ready.
For real.
He ready, and he's entertaining.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what was the artist's name. It was so funny. Finesse. I don't know what happened to him.
No, the group or
it was a guy.
Oh,
Finesse, right? And we were having an event. This was like 2012, 2013, STV 12. And the person introducing him kept saying Finnessy.
Like fantasy,
like Finnessy. They was like, okay, and up next we got local artist Finnessy. I'm like, who is Finnessy? I don't know nobody. And then he got on. He was like, it's Finesse. I was like, okay. So when you look at it did look like Finnessy.
So you know what happened is we be trying to be creative
with our name. Yeah.
And then only you know how to pronounce it.
And Finnessy, like that sounds like a good name. Like, hey boy, you finna
see me?
Yeah. You finna see me. And so they kept saying up next is Finnessy. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see who we finna see. And it was Finesse the whole time. So yeah, independent artists, note, don't be so creative with your spelling that it throws people off.
That's the new it for the kids. Like Valentine's Day, like you can't.
The kids name themselves. Their parents did.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's right though. You're right.
Like well, I haven't seen it in Zayden era. Look like they trying to not do that now.
Okay, trying to get back to the basics.
Right, but when Maya was in school, I said, well.
She was born when? What year?
2011.
Okay, yeah, that was a change. Because I know like 90s, we was doing apostrophes, real big on apostrophes.
Yeah, you know what? I put an apostrophe in Cheyenne's middle name. And you know what? We do not use it.
You do not use it? So my middle daughter has an apostrophe.
We do not, because it's Destiny, right? D-I. Well, D-E. Wait, see?
Yeah, don't use it.
Don't use it.
Yeah,
don't
Destiny. Yeah. No, we use the apostrophe. And then for my oldest daughter, her middle name has
it's the last two.
It's Janae with the thing on the end.
Yeah, no, so it was Destiny with 2 E's.
Okay.
So no Y.
Yeah, that was kind of big in the 90s.
I think the 80s. My mom wanted a boy.
Okay.
Because she gave me Denise with 2 N's, like Dennis.
Like Dennis.
And then my sister has Dante.
That's them boys' names.
Yeah, I think she wanted boys.
She was trying to tell you.
Yeah, trying to tell you without telling you.
She didn't want y'all. No,
Dennis with 2 N's. Yeah, that's Denise.
I got another girl.
Dennis with 2 N's is. I mean, Denise with 2 N's is Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, in these parts.
Yeah.
Real deal, y'all. So you listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, the new 99 Jams morning show. We got special guests in the building. We got Mrs. Davis from Tunnel Vision Marketing, Business Talk Podcast. # we support each other for real, man. Absolutely. And so what's good with you? What's happening with all things? So you got Business Talk Podcast, you got Tunnel Vision. What you up to these days?
Yeah, just making an impact, trying to do something different.
Yeah.
Bringing out my talents, doing things that I know and that I do well.
Right.
And so Business Talk, I stumbled upon it like maybe 2 years ago. I wrestled with it.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Latasha Lee always converse. So that was one of my conversations with her. Like, I want to start it, but I don't know what I want to call it.
Okay.
And finally I came in and I was like, you know what? I got a name. I sent it to her. She was like, yeah, she's always my to-go person.
Right.
She's going to give me that yay, nay, whatever. She's not that yes friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm not that yes friend for her.
Those are real friends, by the way.
But we have that communication. And so when I gave that to her, she was like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And so then when I announced it, everybody was like, okay. And then when I started it, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go more on a marketing direction.
Right.
than anything. But then I was like, you know what? It is marketing. It's promoting that person, that business, that da 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 da. So let's gear on business owners, what they do, how they came about, what started them, how long they've been in business, all of this stuff.
Right.
And so people start coming on there. They started telling them about themselves, telling them about their business, dropping jewels. They started creating a new fan base.
Right.
Also creating new customers. And then they were giving out promotional items.
Oh, I love that.
And this was like, okay, this what's up. And so,
and that wasn't in the original plan. It
no,
was like just kind of how it organically happened. Yeah.
It just organically happened. And
Right.
so when people start coming on, they start like feeling themselves and just being them and coming on and just talking and wanting to express themselves and express what they do in business or what needs to be done if you want to be in business of what they're doing.
Right.
So, yeah.
I saw that where you will bring in like industry professionals that's telling you like, okay, if you want to be in this industry, here's how you get into this industry, which is amazing because a lot of times that's people don't share those things.
Right. And willing to take on and to be a mentor to people and and have people to call them to if they needed any help or assistance with what they're doing and stuff like that. So so it became a networking collaboration space for people. And I love it because, you know, that's what I want. That's what we want to, you know, carry on in business. You know, you want to be able to say, hey, you know, I can send someone over there or you guys can collaborate or I think you guys would work good together.
Right.
Whatever. So yeah, it'll create, you know, a dynamic impact. And businesses, you know, you need that because there's not one corporation that doesn't have a team.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
So,
say it again.
That's the essence of business. It's systems and people.
Absolutely.
Right. Because you can have employment and that'll be fine. That's just you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if you self-employed, you created your own job, you work in that job, that's fine. But the business side of it is having those systems in place and then having the people in place so that you can step away and the business will still run. Like that's the kind of way I learned it.
Absolutely. And so like a lot of people have been like in my inbox asking about telling me that they don't have time to do their marketing for their business. They don't have time, but they don't have time to pay someone to do their marketing either. How do I get to that place? And it's all about consistency.
Right.
And so if you guys have followed my page for the last couple of days or of the past week or so, I've been giving you jewels and tips to increase your marketing for your business if you don't have the funds to pay a marketing person to create your content.
What's the page again? Give them the page.
My page is Sharonda Davis, but my Tunnel Vision Marketing is Tunnel Vision Marketing Elite page as well.
Okay.
So I tag both. So you can go to either so you can go to my page or my business page and it'll all be on there.
Right.
And so just small ways of things that you can do to increase. And a lot of business owners, you can get up. I know, you know, everybody has their own schedule, whatever, but try to find an hour in your day early or late at night. You can pre-post
That's
a
right.
lot of your content.
I'm working with that now.
Yeah.
It's like these
Put it on
the
the
schedules.
schedule.
Yeah.
Put it on the schedule. I put it on an alarm for me.
Okay.
And when the alarm goes off, I get up. I put it.
Okay.
You know, and I say, okay, I got to do this, and this,
Right.
and I put it on the schedule.
I like that.
And then a lot of times there'll be posts. You think I'm on social media, but I'm not.
Right.
Because they're pre-posted.
Right.
And so
I need to do more of that.
That saves a lot of your time.
Because it really does. Because in order to be consistent, right? Like you can block out an hour or 2 hours and schedule your posts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I was doing that with consistency, I could see the difference in just like the engagement and the way that I was showing up.
Yes.
But yeah, I need to get back to that though.
Yeah.
Because it take a lot of time. Like you have to be intentional when you're on social media. Like if social media is your space for marketing and that's the platform, like you really have to be focused on like, this is what I'm doing. This is why I'm here.
Right.
Because it's easy to get distracted and go in them rabbit holes.
Right.
And now you spent 45 minutes scrolling and distracted.
The hardest thing to do is to cut out outside noises.
Yeah.
And sit there and stay focused.
These days.
Yeah, it really is. Because, you really have to go somewhere.
I got like a little timer that I'm using now, and it's working pretty good. Like I actually have to set a timer and be like, okay, from at this time for these next 20 minutes,
you're going to focus.
This is what I'm doing.
You can't have the TV on because then you'll start watching it. You can't cut off all things and be like, this is what I'm dedicated to.
You have to be intentional with it now. Like,
yeah, you do.
Because there's so many distractions.
And I see if I go back and I look at people that I went to like marketing classes with. These are multi-million-dollar market gurus and stuff.
Right.
They pretty much had a schedule for everything that they did.
Right.
Like Monday from 6 o'clock to whatever, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Literally every time is, oh no, I got to do this. I got to, you know, at a certain time, and that kind of put them in the place where they needed to be. So I'm really focused on that. Putting my schedule
and it's them work blocks,
like
right? Because you mentioned it earlier. You said that people can't find the time to do it, and they can't afford to pay people. That's the thing I learned too. Like you can never find time. You got to make time.
You got to make the time.
You can't find time nowhere. Like where's that time I had?
You really have to be intentional about it.
You got to make it. You have to create it. You have to put the blocks on your calendar, and then when you in that block, like know that I'm in this block. This is what I'm doing. And it takes that discipline. Like
somebody's calling.
And I think that's the separator, right? It's What's on Your Mind Wednesday. Caller, what's on your mind? Introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, good morning. This is Brian J. Anderson. And I just want to chime in on the conversation this morning. The young ladies talking about how a lot of people she went to school with, how they schedule everything. And one thing I learned, I used to laugh. I literally live and die now by my calendar.
Right.
And I never thought I would reach that point, but now I do. And if it's not my calendar, I don't do it. I don't remember it. And it is very essential that you have something like that to help you out. So I just want to think that's very, and that's a very good point she made. And just say good morning to you all and enjoy the show.
Good morning. Thank you so much for calling, Brian Anderson.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Yeah.
You might used to hear him on the radio waves.
Yeah, for real. I think one of my first radio interviews was with Brian.
Really?
Yeah.
He had that very white, deep voice.
And and you heard me tell this story when I talk about the interview. The interview that I did with Brian was right after I had done some therapy and some processing, right? And I was processing vanity. And I went on his show. And he introduced me, and I mean, he was like, read my bio and all of that. And it was just so humbling and heartbreaking because I'm like, man, I've been like, I came, like I said, when I got to his show, I had just come out of this cycle, a season of like really doing some deep work internally around my own vanity. And so as he's pouring it on, and he's like, our great brother and this. And I'm just like sitting and I'm like, I was like, that hurts. It hurts.
It was uncomfortable.
It was really uncomfortable. But I mean, and he didn't know it. Nobody knew it. But it was just like where I was at that time. I'll never forget that interview because that was like a change and a pivotal moment for me. Because like I said, I was confronting vanity, and a lot of the stuff that I was doing, like when you look at it really critically, it was like, man, I was just kind of trying to be seen and trying to, like it wasn't really about the impact. Like it was about the impression and how I want to be viewed and how I want to be seen. And then when I like handled that and started dealing with that, I started realizing that I was being a lot more effective because I didn't care about like that part of it. You know what I'm saying? But
you end up getting that part of it because
you got to do the work, man.
You have to do the work.
You got to do the work. And self-improvement for me is everything, man. And so always looking to see how I can be better, how I can
strive.
improve. Yeah.
Every day to be the best version of Kiana.
I mean, if we're not, what we doing?
That's all you can do.
But people don't. You'll be surprised. People,
mediocrity is just kind of.
They wanna imitate and be somebody else. It's like you gotta be you.
That's too hard. Yeah.
I'm just about to say
it's too hard. It's too hard.
It's too hard. It is to be something that you're not.
Yeah.
Like you know how hard it is.
Yeah.
To put on a mask every day.
Nope.
I was always a person that had facial expressions.
Yeah. No poker face.
No poker face.
Yeah.
So my family would look at me if something would
like that's the real read.
They were like, oh, okay. We already know.
Okay, we see where it's going. We see how it's happening. Yeah.
I was a person when I got around other people, I didn't say much.
Yeah.
But if they watched my facial expression, they already knew.
It says a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nonverbal communication, y'all.
I'm good.
So really quick, because we didn't even got the reason why you're here, and we almost done. We got to do the Ask Kiana and all this other stuff. Yeah. So I mean,
we have for a reason.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them what's happening this Saturday.
Saturday, Melanin Manifest is doing an event at Childs Park. Brittany Bonner, shouts out to her and Keisha. I can't remember.
Keisha, what up?
Name. But is she on?
No, I'm just.
Oh, okay. But yeah, they actually are the force behind it.
Okay. Melanin Manifest, is that what it's called? Okay. I like that.
And so it's a group she created. She wants a lot of collaborations and different things with different businesses. All of the businesses in that actual group help benefit each other in some kind of way. So there's going to be guest speakers. I think Tony Wells is speaking.
Nice.
Ashley, I can't think of her last name. The flyer's on my page.
Yeah, and I saw it on Childs Park Neighborhood Association page also.
Because it's going on in Childs Park.
Yeah.
But just come out. I think the first 50 people, if you register on the QR code, you get food and raffle tickets or something.
Because it's a free event as well.
It's a free event. Yeah, it's a free event. Come out. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be vending. You can come talk to me about marketing your company, different ways we can talk about different things. I'm also going to have a raffle so you can kind of win some things for me to create for your business. It's going to be a good event. I think they're going to have raffles, for all kind of things. I think you have to purchase a ticket, $2 or $3, not too much, not coming out of the pocket too much, but it's supporting. You can always support Melanin Manifest. I think they have on that. I'll share it today where they're asking for donations because it's a free event, but then there's other things that cost. So they're trying to, supplement those costs. But yeah, it's come out. It's a good event. I'm going to be there. I'm a drag comedian, Damian Davis, with me. So if y'all want a shirt, come see him.
Right on.
He's gonna be there.
And the shirts are funny.
What time? What time on Saturday?
From 2 to 5.
Okay, good
2
stuff.
to 5.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so just a short time. I mean, if you come out for 30 minutes, you come out and
make some connections.
Listen, the city is gonna be swinging, and it's supposed to be cool, so you don't have to worry about it.
No,
because I'm not a too hot type person.
And we're inside.
Nice.
We're inside. So so we're gonna have y'all come see our setup, and we're gonna have a DJ and a lot of other things, giveaways and stuff like that. So
Oh, you know what else? So today, happy birthday, Maya. And we was talking about next. Yesterday was RL birthday. Happy birthday, RL.
Happy birthday, RL. Look, if you ask me how many people in the group, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I know. Butterlord, you got that.
Okay, and happy birthday Sanai, because tomorrow is my goddaughter Sanai birthday.
Okay.
Harold's daughter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just saying,
it's a lot happening. Yeah, that's tomorrow. It's Aries season, y'all.
Not Mike's daughter, Harold's daughter. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute, is that my little cousin?
No.
Did I miss something? Did you miss it?
No,
not that Sanai. Not that Sanai.
Not that one.
Okay.
All right, turn us up. Let's get ready for Ask Kiana. Hold on, let's see.
Ladies,
this is Kiana.
Y'all ready for this? Man, what on this question? I just wanna be happy.
Be the change you want to be a seed.
You got the power. Let's go.
All right, and Ask Kiana is being brought to you as part of the One Community Grocery Co-op. So if you'd like to learn more about the One Community Grocery Co-op, you can go to ocgc.coop or attend any upcoming event to be a part of a healthier future. All right, so you ready for this one?
Go ahead.
It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Dear Kiana, long though. I just realized it. Dear Kiana, I hope this message finds you well. I'm reaching out to seek your guidance on a matter close to my heart. You see, my husband has always had a passion for being handy around the house. He's the type of person who loves to roll up his sleeves and tackle DIY projects with enthusiasm. However, despite his best efforts, he often finds himself struggling to complete tasks successfully. As his wife, it pains me to see him become frustrated and disheartened when his projects don't turn out as planned. He's not what you would call a natural handyman, but his determination to improve never wavers. He spends hours watching tutorials, reading books, and attending workshops, yet he still struggles to make significant progress. I want nothing more than to support my husband in his endeavors and help him build the confidence and skills that he needs to succeed. But I find myself at a loss as to how I can best support him in his journey because his projects usually turn out janky. How can I encourage him without adding pressure? What resources or strategies can I suggest to him that might help him overcome his challenges? I believe in my husband's potential, and I know that with the right guidance and support, he can achieve his goals. That's why I'm reaching out to you, hoping that you might offer some valuable advice that could make a difference in his do-it-yourself journey. Thanks for your
I'm
time.
going to say this first. Kudos to you.
Fine, Sharonda Davis.
That was from you.
No, that wasn't, but it sounds like it should have been.
No, so I like a little handyman.
Okay.
Right?
Sound like she do too, but he just ain't too handy.
So, I mean, kudos to you for support because, the one thing they say you want is support and encourage. But one of the tools that you can do, they have those little classes at Home Depot.
They do.
And Lowe's, like, hey, let's do this together.
That sounds like he might be with it.
He will.
Like he really could.
Because he sounds like he's dedicated and committed to it. It's just the end product is not what. It's not that
he's standing there scratching his head trying to figure out what.
Now the video says it's gonna have 4 legs, but it came out with 3.
Right.
Where am I missing?
Yeah, where did I go wrong?
Where did I go? So no, support him is that, but yeah, dude, is your dad? Do you have any other handyman in your life?
You talking about connecting the dots now, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Sometimes you need somebody else that do, and then you may be the handy woman. You know?
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, because that you can come and help.
Yeah, that's
but you don't want. I mean, honestly, you don't want to discourage.
Yeah,
you want, but have a backup plan
just in case.
Just in case, and all you gotta, and you don't gotta be really aggressive about the backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
It can just be like, hey, because I know at one point.
Uh oh. You about to get an exclusive now.
My ceiling fan,
okay.
Right? And I could see them work, and I was so proud, right? I'm looking at my dad, and them, they
doing their thing.
No.
It looks like it.
Okay, so
it looked amazing while they was doing it.
Okay.
It didn't work
when you flip the switch
when they was done, right?
Yeah.
And I had a backup plan.
Okay.
Right, but it wasn't like, hey, let this person come on and help you.
It was like a little more subtle than that. Yeah.
Right, but by the time the professional came in, they was willing to go ahead and give that. Like, go ahead.
They was able to tap out and like,
you
know what? Yeah.
You just let them work as long as they can until they can't do it no more.
Okay. So that's
just a need.
That's your advice? Just let him knock himself out.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Letter Writer, allow your husband to just wear himself out.
And Jam say, my wife don't let me touch nothing.
I'm like that too. We just had I'm literally just had a project.
I'm about to be that way.
No. So we literally, so like I had an issue with my sink, and I'm looking at the sink, and I'm like, me and my wife, we looking at it together, and I'm like, I think I can do it. I'm like, I'm looking under the bottom. You think out? And she was like,
no.
Do you still have your boy number? I'm like, I still got it, but I think I can do it. She was like, nah.
Pass your pay grade right here.
It might not have been. But then when I looked at it,
it was.
Kind of. But I never know. It kind of was. Though.
Yeah, we know.
She know. She know what I can do and what I can't do. And that was definitely, yeah, it would have took me longer for, you know, to make that phone call.
You cause more mess.
Yeah.
And chaos.
Your solution caused more problems, so it's not really a solution.
And this is why they have professionals.
And then if I would have messed with it the way that I was thinking about doing it, it probably would have voided the warranty. So that was the other part of it too. Like he just did it, so he'll come back out. Like I was able to see something that he didn't do, and I was like, "Oh, I could do that." She was like, "No, just call him and let him do it because it's clear that they were supposed to do it."
Right, let him. He got paid to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of
and he came out and he was like, "You know what? My bad. I was supposed to do that." He did it. Boom, boom. Put it in real quick. Had to let it sit 24 hours. And then in my mind, I was thinking I could have. But no, not really.
Councilman.
You wanted to put on
Look, you heard me.
I'm trying
you
to
heard me, Councilman.
Councilman. Call somebody. Connect the dots. Don't be shy.
And I have no problem with connecting dots.
Yeah.
I have no problem.
Me too, but see, that's the thing. I'm trying to learn. And you can't really learn until you do it. Like you gotta mess some things up in order to learn.
I think it's a man thing.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. My dad said, "Oh, I could do this." My mom like, "Oh yeah, go ahead." And then by the time he tried to do it and whatever, she went behind him and fixed it.
Or they say, "I'm gonna get to it," and it takes them forever.
And she been on did it.
And you better not dare call somebody else to do it once they committed to it.
Yeah.
And you be like, "I'm gonna do it," and you be like, "I need it done yesterday."
Yeah.
And then they come up. And they see somebody else doing it. I was just about to win. You had 5 weeks to do this.
That's usually the time. The time that you usually get somebody is exactly the time when we're about to do it. It just always work out that way. I don't know it's something in the universe that make it work out. Like the time you hire and get somebody else, that's the exact same time when we was gonna do it. Work like that every time. I promise you.
That's Damien.
Every time.
All day.
As you walking in the house ready to kick off your shoes, but now you see somebody else.
I was just getting ready to do it. I was getting ready.
Where you to? But you don't even know what's that. So what? I was about to go look for it.
That's exactly right. Every time.
But you got your sandwich in your hand. I was finna put it down.
Right after I ate the sandwich, I was going to do this thing. Every time. You can count on it. You can bank it. So good stuff, y'all. So thank you for that. What I'm hearing is continue to encourage him, continue to support him, but actually, know what the limits are. P-Tech, right? All day long. Believe that. So yeah, it is a lot happening, a lot of good stuff going on around us, a lot of things happening in the community, man. I'm excited just about this week, about this month. Y'all stay tuned, man. So we had Fusion 49. Amazing workshop. So that was amazing. Looking to do that same thing on 18th Avenue. Y'all keep your eyes open with this historic gas plant conversation. Y'all know that's happening. There's some stuff happening around Tangerine Plaza. We got the networking event at Childs Park. You got the neighborhood home solutions. They're doing an event to show you how to stay in your house. Workout Wednesday with the Urban League. Like it's a lot of opportunities for you to.
And if you're a homeowner, because they're giving you like $50, right? If you go ahead and register, it's a free $50.
Preserving your home, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, register, go ahead.
And the point of it is to like show you how to do these things. So if you got like a DIY, a list, there's resources that can help you do that. So like CRA funds can help you do things. Yeah.
Start utilizing all of these systems that they're putting in place for you guys to have with, especially homes, because homes are costly.
Absolutely.
I know my parents, both of them are retired. So like a lot of things that, they have in place now, they try to make sure that they're not spending too much out of their pocket.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I know they're in some kind of program where they pay, $100 a month, and then whatever broken, they all to do is make a call and it's covered.
Okay.
So that's a good thing for them because now they don't have to go and say, "Oh, I got to spend $3,000 or $4,000 on this." Or
that shuts you down. Yeah.
It is something.
Yeah. That's what keep them projects on the list for a little minute too. That budget.
Right.
Oh, that budget.
That budget
Yeah.
keep them projects
Yeah.
in the queue for a minute too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, it's dry. It might you have to spin it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
like
yeah.
you gotta put. We'll wait till it can't spin no more before we buy a new dryer.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
But of course, I mean, come on, that's what you do.
Mhm.
You put it in there while it's
Mhm.
still blowing cold. Like,
Yeah.
You just got to let it stay in there a little longer.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Miss Davis, for the stars. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that, y'all.
All
And,
right.
and really all the support, man.
That's
So
Sister
it's been a lot cooking, a lot happening. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Oh, last thing real quick.
Mhm.
Did y'all see that Floridians will be able to vote on recreational marijuana in November after the Florida Supreme Court
They
signed the Monday they approved it. So it's going to be on the
They need to.
recreational pot going to be on the
I
ballot.
don't
What y'all
smoke,
think?
But I don't smoke, but it needs to, because that recreational it helps a lot of people who are, having different
Anxiety, just
Yeah,
all
conditions,
kind of
yeah.
conditions. Like I know
Yeah.
one of my cousins right now, she's going through a lot, physically, and the medicine doesn't make her want to eat. It makes her more nauseous.
Right,
So
right.
that makes her want to eat, and it makes her feel better.
Right.
Sickly her whole life,
Mm.
and she's almost 50, and she's 50 or will be 50
Right.
years old. So that's, hey, utilize it in a way that works.
Yeah, be responsible, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's on the ballot. So if you needed a reason to vote, there's a reason for you to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be November, and I think from what I read, and we could double click on to talk about it Friday. They also will be doing something around those who have convictions for marijuana, because that's the main thing. Like after you make it legal,
Right.
you still got people in jail from when it wasn't.
And people got felonies and all
Yeah.
this other stuff.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see what we're gonna do. But you know what? Friday we'll be live at Urban Drinkery.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
So y'all pull up. You
Sure
know,
enough.
sisters
I need a
usually
button
bring-
to say that. Sure enough.
We'll be live at Urban Drinkery.
Yes.
Pull up on us, get some coffee.
Yeah.
Usually Amina's is out there for breakfast.
Yep.
She come and set up. Like a sweet sisters usually bring us a cake.
Mhm.
Hope, I gotta make sure we get a cake. It's a lot going on this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people moving around. So absolutely. So yeah, so y'all come out first Friday, Friday morning, 7-ish, 7 something to 9. 7 something until 9. We'll be at
7-ish.
Urban Drinkery. Shout out
you
to
gotta put
Chandra.
that on your calendar. You
7
get there on
something.
time.
Yeah.
I get up on time. It just don't mean no.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Wake up and versus getting up is
Yeah.
two different
It's
things.
two
Yeah.
different
You got a
things.
calendar to
Yeah.
Yeah.
God's grace,
Yeah.
but then the get up is something different.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
I can do it for 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes end up being 15.
Yeah.
and them-
right.
and-
I don't know about.
And them the best 15.
Yeah.
Like we talk
Best
about
15
that all
you
the time. The
Yeah.
second sleep is the best. That
You can fall back
yeah.
real quick.
So listen,
We need to bottle it. Yep.
we're done for the day.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's just like that, huh?
it's just like that. Stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Make you
Okay.
lose your shoes and shout all around the house. And yeah, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, man. It's been real. I'm your brother John.
This is Kiana.
And who we got?
Sharonda Davis.
In the building, baby. And yeah, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, and we out.
All right.
Yep.